You know, it's fucking sickness, man.
Oh no,
I'm gonna get another one right here. You know, why you you know, for you brothers who's into this truth, man. You know, like, don't let this truth get to you. You know, like you because what the scripture says, once a wise man you know that precept. You guys know that precept. A wise man gets mad or something like that. When is it understanding gets a wise man mad?
Oh no,
yeah, you know what I mean.
Show impression.
Yeah, show impression makes a wise man mad. You know. Yeah. So for you brothers out there, man, hey, be careful, man. For you brothers that are new into the faith, man, be careful, man. Cause hey, once you learn all these things, man, you get angry, man. Cause hey, when I came to the truth, man, I used to be always angry, man. You know. But then again, you gotta be spiritual, man. This is a spiritual thing, man. All right.
Yeah,
cause like I said before, vengeance doesn't belong to us, man. It belongs to the Most High, man. He's the one who's really gonna do that, man. Okay. The Most High is gonna avenge for us, man.
Yeah, cause if you can't handle, you can't handle little things like that, man. You're not gonna endure this whole hell, man.
Yup.
Especially this whole selling this truth. Being this truth, man, we receive more hell than anybody else, to be honest, man.
This is Isaiah. It's like Isaiah 1:24. Therefore, that said the Lord. Therefore saith the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel. I will ease me of my adversary and avenge me of my enemies. So the Most High is gonna do. He's the one who's gonna take care of all these things, man. Okay, and then from there, once we get that power and all that, and we're ready. And this so-called white man can't touch us, and then boom, there we are, man. We're gonna be those once we get that power, man, that's it. And we're just waiting. Yahushua is waiting for from the that saying from Yahweh, go bring my elect, Cause go get him from this tribulation that's about to come. Once the Most High does, gives that go to Yahushua, man, and boom, that's it, man. This whole goddamn, the empire of this crook is gonna be down with, man. It's gonna go down just like that, man.
The whole system is gonna fall.
The whole system is gonna fall, man. This whole fucking system of the beast is gonna be down with, man. All right. The fucking NATO, all that, man, is gonna be down with, man. Cause they're the ones who's really gonna fight the Most High, man. Cause they're the beast, man. They're the modern Rome, They're the modern Rome Empire right now, man. Okay, and America is ahead of it, man. Okay, and the elites use America as as that big hole where everything it runs through. Who? America, man, and fucking British too, Man, I was watching this movie last night. It's called The Spirit, about this host, right? And then this host, man, they were living in a good, like a beautiful. And the movie is based in when you watch that movie, you are into the spirit, man. You watch that whole movie. It's a cartoon movie, man, and you watch that whole movie into the spirit. The whole movie is is based on America. How these crackers were using horses to put their trains and all that and shit. Because their trains used to get stuck in mountains when they're traveling the whole America, right? But you hear like America was so beautiful back then, man. If that movie is really based on how America used to look back then, I mean, those mountains, it was so green. But now when you go to Arizona, man, the mountains are like like we were saying last week, the mountains ain't green. Like the trees, there's no trees, there's no grass and all that. But when I watched that movie, man, the whole America, the mountains, they had had greens in them. The rocks were still nice and all that. And that's when before America got digged, the rivers in America still had rivers and all that.
Yeah.
Man, when you looked out, man, when I was watching the movie, man, I was like, damn, you know, it used to be a beautiful place, man. But the devil was in there. The devil was in there traveling through. I believe they were British, right, traveling through America with their trains, digging for gold, digging for whatever the resources and all that. And so this horse was free, but it ran. And then I don't know I can't remember what happens. He runs away. The horse runs away, right? And they're chasing it. You know, they're chasing the horse, trying to get it, because it was a strong horse, man. You know, it was strong, and they gave it a name, Mustang. You know,
Mustang.
Yeah, Mustang, a stallion.
Is that what they based the car
I think so, because that's how strong the horse was, man. And so them horses were strong back then too. I believe they were, man. Before they got fucking injected and shit. Lions, you know, you see how how strong they are when they in the jungle, but when you go to the zoo, they fucking captivity, man. The animals in their captivity too. But anyway, get to the story. So this horse, he fights for himself. They were trying to use it. He fights for himself, and it runs away again, and then it gets found by a god, the tribal god, a native Indian. From this the Yamba was from the tribal god, and they were still living in tents, living good, man. The kids playing with animals, horses, having fun and all that. And then the white man, when the white man got there, guess what the white man did to that tribe, man? Destroyed him, man, killed him, and banned the whole tents and shit, man. I was like, I got so angry, man. I was like, damn, that's fucked up, man. It shows you what the white man was going around doing, man. When they were living righteous, the women, long hair, the kids playing with animals, men doing what they're supposed to do, women doing what they're supposed to do, taking care of the businesses at home, all getting along together too, Oh shit. Oh, it's lucky. All getting along and shit, And then from there, it was already car. Oh shit. But I'm sorry, bro. But all get along and all that. And from there, man, he got there and boom, destroyed the tents of the native Indians and trying to get a horse back. And just in that from watching that, man, I was like, yo, that's crazy. America used to be beautiful, but they went in our land and just killed it all. Cause Scripture speaks on how the land defiled. In America, the whole land was defiled, man. And I believe that's how in Congo looks like that right now, cause they're digging the resources over there, and the whole Congo looks like that right now. Over there, these other countries, they all look like that, man. Cause he goes in there just to steal your shit and leave your whole country fucked up. The grass and all that can't grow no more, man. Cause once you take the resources out and all that, there's nothing else, man. The trees and all that, But that was it.
Yeah, that was on there. Yeah.
So we get into
Hebrews 11:6.
Yeah, get that Hebrews 11:6.
This is Hebrews 11:6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Yeah, and then who's diligently seeking the Most High, man? We are diligently seeking the Most High, man. Being here on the streets, our pastor being on the street. We try to pleasing the Most High, man. We have faith in him, so we here to please him. We don't please no man, okay? These other camps here, they're pleasing men and shit, man. We're not doing that, okay? But I see preaching this gospel to everybody. Gospel to everybody. We're pleasing the Most High, and trying to please these our people who are lost, man, to come to seek the Most High, man. Okay. That was in Hebrews. Okay. So y'all give me Hebrew. No, I mean this. Give me Mark 14 and 24. Mark 14 and 24. Hey, cause we know, man, for you camps who don't teach the whole truth to, who don't teach the whole truth, man, you live bits and bits. Yeah, Mark 14 and 24. Who teach the bits and bits, when we know Yahweh Shah's, when he sent his the 12 disciples, man, to teach, where he sent them to, the areas he sent them to in order. All right, you get it.
This is Mark 14:24. And he said unto them, this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many.
Right. So Yahushua, he died for many, man. And I ain't talking about the whole world. I'm talking about Israelites, including the Gentiles, as we read before. His son Yahushua died for many. He died for for the Jews, the one who believed, and the Gentiles too, the ones who didn't believe. So by so we can receive that grace and come back here and get it and get the truth again, and preach the whole truth to all the nations, man, which is these nations of, you see right here, the 12 tribes of Israel, man, preaching the whole truth to them, man. All right, because if you say like he only died for the Jews, which the ones who believe, what about the Gentiles who are Israelite? What about them then? We read that before. How can you go around that scripture we read in Romans? How can you go around the scriptures that talks about being scattered among nations? How can you go around those scriptures, man? Like how do you break down those scriptures? If you can't break down them scriptures, then the Most High is not dealing with you. He didn't give you the understanding, man. All right, give me the is it Amos 3? The surely Most High gives
This is Amos 3 verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in a city?
It's on my phone.
This is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be...
I'll get to the point.
Okay.
Just get to the point. Yeah.
Okay, this is Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
Yep. And then here, and who's the Most High's seven prophets? We are, man. Lord willing, we keep, that spirit stays, that spirit of the Most High stays in us. Even David said the same thing, man. That don't cast away my spirit, man. So it's the same thing over here we're doing, man. Lord willing, we stay in His spirit until the Most High sends His son back here, man. All right. But hey, man, the Most High does reveal His secret to His servant and the prophet, and which we are, man. Because we don't come here and lie and give you, none of these other bullshit these other camps give you. We give you 100% truth, man. All right. The Most High gave us the proper understanding of these scriptures, man, and the proper knowledge of it, man. All right. And that shows you that the Most High is dealing with us, man. Because and again, there's another precept in Matthew that says the Most High does the speaking. The Most High speaketh in you. You know what I'm talking about? Matthew. That it is not that you that speaketh, but the Most High speaketh. The Spirit of the Most High speaketh in you or something. I can't recall it, but I'm gonna try to get it. Oh yeah, 10. This is Matthew 10 and 20. For it is no ye that speak, but the Spirit of the Father which speaketh in you, man. Okay, so when we hear speaking, prophesizing, about these things, and giving you a little bit of breakdown of these little things, and which is really big things for some people, but they ignore it. It's not us. It's not. We don't speak it out of our own heart, because we know what the Scripture says about it. For those who lean on their own understanding, man. All right, So it's the Most High speaking through us, man, to be here and giving you this knowledge, man. We don't come here, we don't force ourselves to come here, man. The Spirit gets on us. We come here every Thursday afternoon. We come here, we do this, man. And at the same time, we working on our own salvation, man. All right. And at the same time, we're trying to get rid of that blood out of our own hand, man. For knowing this truth and not preach it, it's a terrible thing, man. All right. You got something? Cause
market.
you know what a priesthood is? Apostle Paul says, "Woe unto me if I don't preach this gospel." Woe unto me.
I search for it.
Yes, it says, "Woe unto me if I don't preach this gospel." I believe it's in the book of Corinthians. Then. So hey, we're supposed to preach this, man. If we know it, and if we believe with the man of the Most High, and that's what we do. We come here and preach this, and we believe. All right.
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 9:16.
Yeah, get it.
It's totally immersed in brown.
This is our 1 Corinthians 9:16. He says, for though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glorify of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel.
Yeah, so there you go, man. We're supposed to preach this. We're supposed to preach it, man. He said, "Woe unto him," and we know the meaning of that word right there, man. Woe unto him means that's like almost saying death be unto me if I don't preach this gospel, man. Okay, because woe means destruction, right?
Yeah.
And all that. So that's what Apostle Paul is saying, man. Okay, because you can't the Most High can't give you this knowledge and this truth, and then you don't want to use it. All right, what happened to those what about the parable of Yahushua, man? About the servant, the talents to give to the servants, and some of them did want game on now and all that. It's the same thing. So what do you people over there say about that, man? What is that? No, you ain't got proper understanding. That's what it is, then. You ain't got proper understanding. Most High is not dealing with you. You other camps out there, man. To start with you, fucking Nate. Because right now what is it? Your weakness is being the Most High is revealing revealing your weaknesses, man. It's coming out what you do behind the doors, man. Now it's come to the light, man. All right.
This 17. This 1 Corinthians 9:17. He says, "For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me."
Yup. So this is Matthew chapter 25 verse 30. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And who are those unprofitable servants, man? You are the men out there. You are leader camps. You leader camps. You leader camps. You leader of these other camps out there. ISPK, IUIC. Use unprofitable servant, man. You ain't really bring the whole truth out, man. First of all, you're a sellout. First of all, you in this truth or doing this truth and doing half of it because of the money, right? So you're not even bringing in bringing in the people to be in our one fault, man. Bring them together, man. You only keep it to the ones who know this truth. You don't go to the Gentiles, man. Because hey, I tell you this, man. Even the blacks, the so-called Negroes of in America, the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi. If you don't know, if they don't know that these tribes, guess who they are? Gentiles, man. But you people ain't really reaching up to them like that. When you reach out to them, you reach out to them for the money, man. Okay. Then I had this one precept. Oh man, fuck, I slipped up. So getting to the point. The Gentiles are everywhere, man. Cause we were once Gentiles too. We were once Gentiles. All right. Because Paul was once a Pharisee, right?
Yeah.
He was once a Pharisee. we all have sin, and we still living under the curses and under the sins, man. All right. Yeah, can we read into the top?
Which one?
The what's the song? It's this right here. Give me yeah, give me yeah, 3. And 20, 3:28, 3 and 24. For we all have sin.
This is Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of Yahweh.
Yep. So we all have sinned, man. Okay. You know, we all have committed iniquities, man. But yeah, so yeah, we all have our committed iniquities, man. We don't, you know, because what we at one time with Gentiles living the ways of these you know, of Gentiles, you know, the Gentiles, which is what, the heathens, right? We were living like that, man. We once heathens, know that, all right? Because the way we were living, even right now in the truth, man, you know, we're still living under sin sometimes, man. Okay, because we still under the curses, but grace, that's how grace abounds, man. Okay, because you know, let's say the Sabbath falls on a day where you the so-called woman got you scheduled to go to work. Okay, for example, during these holidays, man. During these holidays, they want you to be to be at work all the time. You know, like you can't take a leave, you can't do none of that, man. And you're gonna find yourself being, you're gonna find yourself working the Sabbath day, man. All right. If you tell this so-called woman, oh, I can't work because this and this, you're gonna be like, okay, you know, no, you know. But we need our job to support our family, you know, that in this time we're living in. Things don't come easy, man. You know. But you got these other people out there who you know, really present themselves in a pure, you know, pure gold, you know, I don't know if it's pure gold, you know, over righteousness, and then they got those garments on, you know, looking all like damn, you know, they're clean, but your heart ain't clean, man. Okay, you got people like that out there. In these among these other camps out there, man, you know, they think they're righteous, they haven't seen really that they don't live under the sins. Let's start with this then. You know, you walk around these other women's, right? Wherever these women you walk around your workplace or wherever. What if they are on their periods? You ain't supposed to do that, but you don't know that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like this. It's a lot, man. We under the curses, man. Like we under like we're living in a sinful generation, man. Okay. You can, you know, the ones